Looks like you found the place.
Oh,
You're sure this is the one?
Let me fix the sound. There's probably an echo. There we go. That's better.
I'm positive. Lata Sesame goes by mandala in the trance. There's a big gap in the records, and it's shaped exactly like her.
I thought you said he put a lot of effort into it.
They've been hiding her activity, but weren't covering up their own work very well.
If they did, then I... Ah!
How are the headaches?
Won't be a problem for much longer.
You understand the plan?
Don't worry. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Do you now?
After all, I've been planning this for years.
That sounds like a comment that he said, like, off the record. Alright, so we're gonna start the timer now. In this game.
There's nothing like being in trance. A world built of abstracts and intellect. Of tangible thought, where every part has been crafted by an individual soul. It's the purest form of contact a person can have, mind to mind. It's the pinnacle of human achievement. Some might say that achievement in the physical world is somehow more meaningful. To them I say, join the future or be surpassed by it. Within the trance, we are millions of minds as one. But even as far as we've come, there's still one serious flaw. It's reliance on the real world as its backbone. And disconnections. Damn. Don't panic. I'll just go and speak to the building manager. It's not like there's anything to be afraid of out there. Let's get this over with.
Open inventory. Move mouse to bottom right corner of screen. Select trance to disconnect.
Better go and talk to the building manager. Ah! Ouch!
Not used to pushing buttons. Hey Lars! Merry Christmas to you as well.
Password error, huh? I guess the door's broken too.
No!
Contact manager.
Calling. Error. Unable to connect.
I'm trapped?
I mean... No! For the first time that you can remember, the prospect of staying inside your apartment is frightening to you. Oh, look at that. We got an error in the game. Wow. The game just crashed. That's new. Huh. Well, we'll start again. I assume we can... We skip the cutscene. We're gonna have to watch it again. Yeah, we can skip it. Okay. Good. I like it when you can skip cutscenes. That makes me happy. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna save right now.
Better go and talk.
Well, I guess as soon as the...
Ah!
Well, I didn't actually get a chance to save.
Password error. Contact.
I don't think that was intentional. I mean, game crashes are like also part of the retro. Are kind of we're a little more common in retro games than the lack of patching and stuff like that you had for a lot of retro games. Food machine recycler. Reaching your arm into the recycling slot can only end in tears. Food machine. Ooh, protein surprise. E168 nutrient complex. Sucrogelatin complex. Wow. Let's try a protein surprise. That sounds fun. Food tray. Uh-oh. The pipes are blocked. I can't get food.
Hey, I'm hungry.
I got a plastic tray and a fork. Trophy. Yoink! Food.
Nah. I'm not that hungry.
I'm not that hungry. I'm hungry, I'm just not that hungry. Man. Ew, that's gross. Window.
The window frame is welded in. Even if I could open it, it'd be a 150-meter drop to the bottom.
This is great.
Guess I'm not as strong as I thought. I'm not getting out this way.
Boo earns. Boo earns.
What's this? I don't know. Pile of clothes.
Ugh, no. Last time I reached into the pile, there was stuff growing in it.
Gross. So we have a fork, a plastic tray, a plastic fork, and a trophy in our inventory. We have a vent up here.
I can't get a grip to open it. Not like I could fit through there anyway.
I haven't played the moving park. It was on our boat. It was actually on our boat. This is the one that won. Let's try the fork on the grate.
It's too flimsy to do anything like that with it.
Yeah, let's try the trophy on the grate.
It's too flimsy. It's too.
Okay.
It's too flimsy.
How do I unpick the fork? Okay, there we go. I saw shower curtain is a thing.
I don't think it needs a small tin pot.
Where's the shower curtain? Notice.
Even if I cared that much about the apartment's rules, the sign's fixed to the wall.
What does it say?
Tenancy rules. City housing support. This housing is provided as is by the City Department of Social Welfare, until such time as you are able to secure employment. Basic facilities are provided within. Since your stay is temporary, please do not damage. Temporary? Huh. I've been here for 2 years now.
I swear I saw shower curtain as an option. Cables. Let's look at those.
Exposed fiber optics everywhere. I think they deliberately do this to make it less pleasant to live here. If I keep randomly cutting cables, I'm going to end up electrocuted eventually.
That may be true. Oh, there's a shower curtain. It's over there. You remove the gelatinous clump of semi-organic wetware you've been cultivating in the still. It looks like it's grown enough to be usable by now.
The still is empty. It'll take at least a few hours to grow another batch of wetware.
What is wetware?
It's a homegrown lump of techno-organic wetware gel. It's for connecting my brain's wetware to the external systems.
Okay.
The wetware won't form a connection with it. The wetware won't form a connection with it.
I have no idea what this is supposed to be used for, but okay. You feel a flow of new data as the wetware unveils itself into the food machine systems. Okay. Insufficient material. So basically it's a 3D printer, more or less. Okay, so I saw my wetware.
The seed colony of wetware already in the still will start to grow soon. It doesn't need any help.
Okay. I don't quite understand what that means, but alright. Okay, so we need to... what about the door panel? Can we put it in the door panel? The apartment's centralized systems speak to you more clearly than ever as your wetware joins with its systems.
Still not working.
But I still can't get out.
Apparently I can't just wait for the problem to fix itself. Can't rely on anyone else. Guess I'm not as strong as I thought. I'm not getting out this way.
We could probably put...
Hey, I'm hungry.
So the pipes are blocked. So I guess I need to somehow unblock the pipes. That's my guess. So how would I do that? Maybe with a fork? Okay.
It's too flimsy to...
Error. User safety settings enabled. Unable to produce metal utensils due to danger of harm. To change this, please seek administrative permission. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hey, we're not children! Lousy suicide rate.
Dang. So that means it gave me my thing back. Okay. I guess we'll try the last thing. This is the nutrient complex. But it probably won't work either. Nope.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Hey, I'm hungry.
If I keep randomly cutting cables... Expose... The wetware won't... It's too flimsy to do anything like...
Huh. Well. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. I didn't realize... I see. So now I have a connection with the food machine, and I have a connection with the door panel. Ah. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Let's check the food machine.
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your interactive guide to THE Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
It might be dangerous. At the request of
Newton Civic Housing Services.
you've been limited to plastic utensils. But isn't plastic great? It's so easy to get clean.
But what if I want something stronger, like steel? That heavy protein mash bends the fork sometimes.
Sorry, no can do. I'm not just a chef. It's my job to keep you safe.
Who are you, and what are you doing in my food machine?
Hi, I'm Sheffy,
We already had this bit.
I'm the voice of your food machine. I'm here to help you make the most of your machine and all the delicious possibilities. And if there's trouble, I'm here to help you out.
What kind of things can you make?
Using THE's patented and proven protein fiber synthesis reserve system, I'm able to whip up some of the tastiest treats you've ever had.
Like?
Just you wait. Before you know it, you'll be having the most cost-effective food you've ever tasted.
You're dodging the question.
My recipe books are always getting bigger. My best friends at THE always come up with great new ideas. Everything from protein surprise to Nutri-Blood casserole.
Ugh.
Don't be like that. Give them a try.
I've had to live off your crap for 2 years now. It's bland, and it feels like runny puke.
Yeah.
I have trouble swallowing, and every mouthful makes starvation that little bit more appealing.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried any of our new recipes recently? Let's look for some. Oopsie, it looks like I can't connect. Don't worry, you can always use the memory cards in the machine to upload delicious new recipes.
How do I get trays and cutlery?
Haven't you been eating with us for years?
Humor me.
THE's food machines have self-contained vacuum formers to recycle utensils. Just put your tray back in the machine when you're done with it.
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
I've already
It
asked
might
this
be
question,
dangerous.
but
At the request of
We'll ask
Newton
again.
Civic Housing Services.
you've been limited to plastic utensils. But isn't plastic great? It's so easy to get clean.
But what if I want something stronger, like steel? That heavy protein mash bends the fork sometimes.
Sorry, no can do. I'm not just a chef. It's my job to keep you safe.
What's on your recipe card now?
On the menu today, we've got Protein Complex A11, Protein Complex E168, and for
sounds
dessert,
delicious.
Synchro Complex C11.
Sounds delicious.
If you want something a little different, don't forget, you can always download new recipes for me to take a look at.
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Why would you want to do that? Don't you like me? I just want to make sure you're eating right.
So, you object to me smashing you open?
It takes some pretty serious damage to do that. I'm tough. Only qualified THE systems technicians can get me open.
Looks like messing with your software is my best bet then. Will the machine work without you?
If I have an accident, the machine will continue to dispense. We don't want you starving in an emergency now, do we?
You're really, really annoying. You know that?
Address all concerns regarding THE.
Avatar to 862.
Chassis to THE. Customer interactive regions.
Ooh. Okay.
Ciao.
Bye!
Well, that was fun. Let's check that one out.
Forsooth, who would summon the guardian of thine abode?
Who are you?
I am the defender, the guardian, the knight. No threat shall dare intrude upon thy domain while I stand watch.
Do you have a name?
I do not wish to trouble my lady with such minute details.
So, just Knight then.
Whatever thy will, my lady.
What's your function?
I am the defender. I prevent intrusions upon thy fortress. The physical and the etheric.
I found you in the Doors terminal software. You're the apartment's network security, aren't you?
Quite so. Trojans and malware, flee from my presence.
But you also control the Doors security.
A vital role, my lady. None shall threaten the sanctity of your domain.
Tell me about yourself.
Sentinel Systems Nightwear, a data and physical security
Product of Sentinel Systems, version 3.02.
licensed to City of Newton Housing Services.
What's with the knight in shining armor routine?
Who is better suited to the role than a loyal defender of the realm?
Okay, now tell me properly.
My lady, thine own.
Out of character!
Following managerial reformation of Sentinel Systems, the company's theme was shifted to a feudal design.
The door seems to be stuck. Can you do anything about that?
Attempting to operate door drive systems. Attempt 2. Attempt 3. It would appear the machinery of the door itself has become fatigued. The terminus is unable to compel activity on the door's part itself. The safety unlock would doubtless serve you well at this juncture.
Can you use the safety unlock?
I'm afraid I cannot. It must be unlatched physically.
So, where is it?
It lies behind the terminal. With sufficient armament, mayhaps thou shalt reach it.
Gee, thanks.
Okay, well that's useful information.
Has anyone ever told you that you get real tiresome real quick?
Customer research has shown the Knight image to be effective. 89% of customers associated with increased security and ability to solve threats. 67% associated with defense of a home in a professional manner. 55% found it more confidence-inspiring than Sentinel's previous mascot.
Which was?
The sheriff. Following last year's New York police riots, public perception of such personnel diminished considerably.
Ciao.
Fare thee well, my lady.
Alright. Check my mail. Let's see. Dear Miss Sesame, this message is to remind you that you have not been attending your scheduled employment meetings. If you do not inform us of absences, you risk losing housing support from the city. You have been receiving city support benefit for 711 days, and we hope that you will be able to improve your circumstances soon. Baron M. O'Shea. Dear Miss Sir Miss, my name is Marcus Osher. I am the chief financier for the Oklahoma General Martin Carter. His recent death this is junk. His recent death at the hands of a rival warlord has left me with 150,000 quatra of his finance. If you allow me to transfer through your bank accounts, I will offer to share. Let's meet up. Hey Dayla, seems like we haven't seen you in years. No idea if you heard, but there's a big game coming up on the Rotunda. If you're up for leaving your apartment, we could probably get you a place on the team. T. There's an attachment. Do you want the extra interface speeds without the extra cost? Extra speed with extra farm? Open attached image for order info. Yo Dayla, good hearing from you, though I know really it means you want something. basically, yes, the batch of blue wetware you got is cracked, so you can grow it yourself. Just don't gray goo your place. It needs a few things. Water, since that's what makes up 99% of it. Nutrition, for it's an organism after all. Heat, and the normal stuff. It'd cause heat in the normal stuff, it'd cause it to break down, but this blend is activated instead. Okay. Okay.
No, I'm not storing that in my brain. Not unless I want to wake up in some factory in China in 10 years. No, not unless I want to...
Can I put the malware in the lock or the food machine?
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your inner...
Ciao.
Bye!
Let's see how to do that. A badly designed virus package is designed to trick the gullible into opening it. It might steal info, force you into a botnet, or just wreck systems for the hell of it. Normally you wouldn't have come close to downloading it. Okay.
No, not unless I want to wait. Exposed fire. The still is empty. It may take up the entire bathroom, but the still is totally worth it. By growing my own wetware at home, I'll never need to leave the apartment again, unless something like this happens.
Ooh, we have lockers. Okay.
Nothing in here.
Okay.
I usually keep clothes in here. Looks like I need to go to the support office to get more printed. Nothing in here.
That wasn't very helpful. Ooh. It seems to me like what I need is a metal fork. So I need to find a way to... That malware and the food machine seem like a pretty good combination. Ooh, maybe I can put it on the memory card. Let's pull out the memory card. Ah. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay.
It's not compatible with it.
Okay. That thing, I put the memory card in. Oop, looks like something bad happened. Okay, let's see what happens if I attempt to put some metal in there now. getting closer.
Hey, we're not children. How's he?
Alright, let's go back in and talk to the device. Maybe the malware will help. If I ask it to look at the memory card.
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your interactive guide to THE Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
What's on your recipe card now?
I see there's some new recipe data. It looks like...
Apparently whatever virus was writing that T-mail is doing some damage.
Woohoo!
You don't look so good.
It's nothing that can be worked around.
Sounds more like you need someone to put you out of your misery. How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Yeah? How about I stop you stopping me stopping you?
Then I guess I'd have to stop you stopping me stopping you stopping me?
Oh, you're a snake. Dance.
You don't look so good.
I'm a chef.
That's nice. What about your...
I'm a chef.
Yes?
I'm a chef.
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
Not while I'm a boss.
I don't like your food.
I like your face.
How would I stop you stopping me?
Oh wait,
Yeah?
Then
I already asked that question.
Will the machine work without you? What? That doesn't really answer my question. You're really, really annoying. You know that?
This takes one to know one.
What?
Your mama!
Ciao.
Okay. Let's see if that's good enough. See if that's good enough to get a thing. Nope. Still not good enough.
Hey, we're not... How's he...
Let's try putting... Let's put this in there. Let's get one of the weird food things.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Okay. Well, I'm getting closer. She's so much stuff.
How would I stop you stopping me? I need...
Wait, that's not what I wanted to pick.
How would I stop... Then...
Wait, I guess that is what I wanted.
Why can't I put metal...
Not while I'm a boss.
Ciao.
Oh wait. Oh wait, I just thought of something.
Forsooth, who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
There we go.
I think Sheffy the chef's come down with something.
The steward harbors a blight? Zounds! This shall not be allowed to continue!
There we go.
Foul harbinger! There are grave accusations of treason upon your head, steward. Stand and face me. We shall see what trial by combat makes of you.
I'm sorry, I don't
How about this?
Well, that takes care of her.
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. We just had to get the security involved. So now I should be able to put this in here. Yeah. So far, so good. Now let's make a... Oh, we can make it metal.
Yoink!
There, now we got a metal tray and a metal fork. Okay. Let's see if we can use the fork on the vent.
Prying it open with a fork won't.
Okay, let's see if we can use the fork on this.
Got it.
Yeah. Right. And the door opened.
Woohoo!
Well, that was nice. We succeeded. Whoa, what just happened? Did we just explode? Suicide City. 20 hours earlier. Oh, we got a back in time thing.
This is it. Animus Organics. You think Central's right on this one?
I still don't think an AI, however powerful, could predict a crime like this.
However, if it does help us catch the mindjacker.
Central hasn't exactly been generous with the details. I don't really think we're gonna find anything here. There are other, stronger leads we ought to be chasing.
Alright. We have a jolt gun and a traveler? What's this? The cell-issued traveler, like the civilian models, in many ways capable of making calls and running apps. The specialized model carried by the cell possessed more powerful sensors and encryption. Traveler's sonograph has picked up very little ambient activity in the building. An electroshock weapon with an output of between 2 and 8 million volts. This tool uses an ultraviolet laser to ionize the channel of the air, allowing electrical charge to pass from the device to its target. While intended as a compliance tool rather than a lethal weapon, care must be taken. It's used to prevent accidental fatalities. Okay.
Hey, anyone there?
Doesn't look like anyone's around.
Elevator. Let's go to the elevator.
The elevator's locked. Panel says authorized personnel only.
I guess we need to find someone who counts as authorized, then.
What the hell?
I think we may have found somebody.
Sweet, merciful crap!
What'd you find?
A security card. This man was custodial staff, a janitor.
Probably not our mindjacker's target, then.
Still, I don't think this was an accident. We need to find out what's going on here.
Alright, let's save.
I can't find anything else useful on him. Lau, your opinion? Max, knock that off.
Sorry. Well, he was definitely killed by the fall.
Thanks. Real helpful.
No, I mean he wasn't mindjacked. He doesn't have the same neuropathy associated with it.
So maybe Central was wrong.
There's still a body, though. We need to find out what's going on.
Indeed. I think we do need to find out what's going on.
The elevator's locked.
Ah.
It says...
I guess we have to use the card that we got on the elevator.
It's unlocked floor 26 for us.
Must be where its owner was working.
Woohoo!
Damn it all.
Burns all around the planar nodes and his wetware wiring. Yeah, this is our mindjacking victim.
Central was right.
The attack was recent, maybe minutes ago. The mindjacker was probably interrupted by the janitor who ended up on the street.
There's only one other way out of here, to the roof. We need to get up there before he escapes again.
To the roof.
His ID badge says Gerbach, Avery. He's an HR supervisor.
If the mindjacker's in corporate espionage, it's a pretty strange target.
Have Central run his data. See if it can flag anything.
Hello? Do you know what time it is?
Sorry, wrong number.
I'm just gonna call everybody.
I think I found the office manager's contact.
See if he'll help us. Remember, be consistent when you're talking to him.
What does that mean? Be consistent.
What? Who is this? Do you have any idea what time it is?
Mr. Atwood, my name is Dr. Regis. I'm an investigator for Cell.
What? I mean, what's happened?
We're investigating a serious incident in your workplace. I need to ask you a few questions.
Oh, Nuke, what happened?
We need to get up to the roof from your office. We have reason to believe someone we're pursuing has made their way up.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm the one with the code, but management's ordered me not to let people up there. That's why we've got the lock in the first place.
This is a serious incident, Mr. Atwood. Time is slipping away, and a serial killer might be as well.
What? Really?
We need your assistance to bring him in. Do you think you'll be able to help us?
Sure. I'll do what I can. You want the roof code? It's 6167.
Thanks. Other Cell agents may contact you later for more information.
Sure. No problem.
Yeah. 6167. That's the code. Let's look at the terminal. Oh man. There's a time and a place for the trance, and it's not up on the roof. Yes, it's private, but it's also extremely dangerous. Therefore, management's asked me to keep the roof access locked unless it's an emergency, which I would call this an emergency. FYI, trance cravings do not count as emergencies. Seriously, Avery, you're great at your job, but you need help. Animus Customer Relations. Public statements. The management, Animus Organics, would like to remind colleagues not to make statements to the press regarding product safety. An investigation into recent high-profile exponential wetware growth, or gray goo, accidents is underway and will be released when completed. Central to Avery Gerbach. Please be aware that tomorrow's midday UV exposure index is expected to peak at 8. Your genetic background indicates a propensity to melanoma. Please take extra care in order to maintain long-term health. The Newton centralized government advises you to restrict outdoor movement to after sunset, except where vital. Salmon. Hey man, just wanted to say big rats on the engagement. She's a really swell girl, and I know you guys are going to be happy together. Catch you after work. At the den, Sal. Okay. Door. This is a roof door.
Locked.
That keypad's probably got something to do with it.
Okay. Office. I see something that says office. Let's check that out. Apparently the owner of this cubicle has gone home already. Alright, well let's use this then. Oops. It did leave it here. It did more or less take those notes for me. Access granted.
Come on, we've almost caught up with him.
The Mindjacker!
Freeze! Cell agents! Lay down your weapon and put your hands above your head.
Does that ever work?
Sometimes. It was worth a try. You're under arrest on suspicion of illegal trafficking of neural data, breaking and entering, and homicide.
Let's not forget, shooting at cell agents.
Cell doesn't appreciate people shooting at its agents.
If you cut it out, maybe we'll put in a good word for you.
The only way off this rooftop is down, either with us or over the edge.
Frankly, the second one's fine by me.
And there he goes.
What?
Sweet, merciful crap!
A jetpack? They have jetpack technology. Where's he going? He's going to the ship?
What? He had lifting gear?
He's escaping by aerostat.
Central, our mindjacking suspect has fled the scene by air.
Interceptors dispatched. Belcorp officers have arrived on scene at Animus. Please return to headquarters for debriefing.
Nuke it. We were so close.
Boo earns. Boo earns.
Dang it. Boo. We're back at headquarters.
Lau, Max.
What? Huh?
Were you sleeping on duty?
Sleep? No, I was trancing. For work, of course.
Dr. Lau was submitting her case report.
We were so close. Have you found the aerostat he escaped to?
No records have been found of such a vehicle.
What?
Radar and air traffic records show no aerostat present at that time, and no communications traffic has been identified regarding the aerostat.
Maybe he deleted them? Covered his tracks?
That would require access to an improbable number of systems, including my own. Such an undetected intrusion into central systems is implausible.
Are you saying we're lying?
It is possible that you were mistaken. Human error. For the moment, you are advised to pursue other lines of inquiry.
If you say so.
That's suspicious.
Something's going on here.
Suspicious.
Trying to tidy Lau's desk for her is a battle lost before it's even fought. That's what she says, like it was something from the art of war.
What's this button? Got buttons. I get stuff. The picture. May 2066. Well, that's a long time ago. That's my email. Let's check my email. I mean, it looks like malware. It's very important that you download and activate this package in a secure location as soon as possible. Tell no one. Dr. V. Santiago. Hey, Charlie. Why are you hogging Lao so much? The rest of us need a wirehead on cases as well. I can probably guess why you're not letting go of her. But seriously, man, give the rest of us a turn. Dr. Regis, as per our discussion at your last checkup, you have still not opted for enhanced neuroconnective wetware. While not yet critical, please remember that your work will be increasingly difficult as support for non-wetware systems is phased out. Charles Regis, your monthly payment of $8,100 for the rental of the Tier 42 Northwest Balcony Garden has been processed. Approval for continued use granted by E. Vargas, Centralized ADM. Thank you for your continued contribution to the city's green skyline. Central Cell. Dear Regis, the optical feed from your office is no longer functional. Based on past examples of your behavior, I believe it likely to be by your own hand. While you may object to perceived surveillance, please recall that this is for your safety and that of other cell staff. Dr. Regis, apparently my previous answer was unclear. No, I will not help you with your investigations, despite your crude threats. If you continue to make baseless accusations about any supposed ties I am alleged to have with organized crime, you shall be hearing from my lawyers. Dr. Petra Westmall. Hi, Charlie. I'm afraid this doesn't look good regarding Baxter. Central's approved the parole. Don't take it personally. It's not like they ignored your input, but, well, you're not exactly going to be the most objective person after what he did to you and your wife. Are you? Okay. Continuing a long-standing process of standardization, Parliament of the European Federation has today ratified the uptake of metric time across the 64-member Union. The measure, signed into law by EF Prime Minister Jacqueline Santini at 6:52:80, 12:40 p.m., is planned to be rolled out over the course of the next 4 years. Under the scheme, the measure of the time of day is to be divided into 10 hours, each with 100 minutes made up of 100 seconds. Santini's Federalist Party has been one of the keenest supporters of the new policy, greeted the change enthusiastically. Computing and commercial time measurement has long been carried out in a metric scale with atomic timing, and the division within 24 hours has itself merely been an arbitrary convention of history. Commonly referred to as a metric time, the measurement of a day into periods of 10 should more accurately be defined as decimal time. Internationally, the EF's policy has gained little traction, if not outright criticism, with some leaders condemning the changes as unnatural. The Oceania's cooperative government was less emotive, issuing a statement that though the change was one demanded by the European voter, which we will respect as a democratic institution, they made clear the OC has no plans to adopt any similar measures. Okay. Latest scores. Weather. Currently dry with light outbreaks of rain expected this evening. Temperature 12 degrees Celsius, 53.6 degrees Fahrenheit. UV index midday 7 to 8. Use SPF 30+ and wear protective clothing. A day and a night for staying indoors. Okay, cool. And then we got this. Centralized Emergency Logistics Case File. Class 4 Information Larceny with Composite Harm to Health for Individual Targets. Case Officers Dr. C. Regis, Dr. M. Lau. Outline. On March 2087, a string of data theft attacks have been carried out within Newt using the process of resonant modulation of subjects' neural wetware. The informational contents of individual victim's brain is being destructively removed with fatal consequences to target. Victims to date, 18, Newton, unknown, global total. Identity of perpetrator, not known. Subject appears exceptionally skilled at infiltration and may have inside help from larger sponsor. Action case specialists Regis and Lau are assigned to compile all available data on Mindjacker's activities, including investigation of latest targets for analysis by Central. We have this button. So what's that? I think that's really all we can do here. Yeah, these aren't buttons that we can use. We also have this. Save again. Can we open this here?
I trust Max, but I know Central would hear everything in cell headquarters.
Oh, so we want to go someplace private.
Locked. Dr. Santiago must be working on something he doesn't want me seeing.
Though you can tolerate Dr. Santiago's opinions, it looks like Dr. Preston is the only one in the office you'd rather avoid another sermon on the merits of centralized government. Okay. Maybe the bathroom? What's this? Waiting room. Camera. Let's go this way. Let's try this way. So we want to go someplace where there's not cameras. We've got an elevator. Doesn't look like we can go in that either. So I guess we'll go to the waiting room. Maybe there's a bathroom or something like that. We can do it in the bathroom. We can check it out in the bathroom.
Hey kid, you alright?
No response. Ah. Well, you question the need for so many cameras within cell headquarters and waiting room. Waiting room is one of the few places you would never sabotage them. I thought I sabotaged a one somewhere. I don't remember where that was. I think that was supposed to be a hint. I thought it was my office, but it seemed to not have been my office. Oh, maybe I can sabotage it again. Maybe I need to just mess with it again. There's a camera up here. Let's mess with it.
Hey, Lau.
Yeah?
I've lost count of the number of times the Mindjackers struck.
In Newton or globally?
Oh, just a figure of speech. He's been on the rampage for too long, but now he's in our territory.
Should give us the advantage.
Should.
At least we've managed to link the previous mindjackings to one suspect.
It's the MO. Historically, mindjackers have used some kind of external gear. They use another system to extract, before storing it in their own neural tissue.
So they'd need a terminal.
Which is usually how we catch them. It's conspicuous.
But are mindjackers not behaving the same way?
No. His tools appear to be built into his own bodily wetware system. Some kind of resonance imager in his body, maybe.
Whatever it is, it's less invasive as well.
Exactly. His victims suffer massive hemorrhages, but no external injuries. State of the art, but a dead giveaway. You don't like that Central's predicted this, do you?
It's not how investigations are supposed to be done.
Admit it. You're afraid your job's going to be stolen by machines. Kind of like weavers, factory workers, authors.
Just how old do you think I am? No, don't answer that. I just don't like having that key bit of information kept from me.
You need to learn to work with Central. It's not our enemy. It works for us as we work for it.
Do we have any ideas about our perp?
The fact that he's stealing data straight from living neural wiring is disturbing, but it tells us a couple of important things.
Oh?
Well, previously caught mindjackers have usually burnt out after 1 or 2 attacks. Sharing a whole other's brain worth of data is pretty taxing.
So we're looking for someone with a really specialized wetware setup in their heads. Pity that won't tell us what they look like.
The other problem is how slippery this guy is. Only fragments of appearances on camera, no clear witnesses.
Which means he's either a master of disguise,
or there's some pretty high-up collusion to hide him. That wouldn't surprise me if he were a business hire.
Still, after this many hits, he may start to slip.
Even if it's just his psyche breaking.
Got any ideas where we can look next?
I thought you were supposed to be the lead on this case. We could look into that other lead. What was his name?
Gil Vanderwall?
Yeah, that's the one.
I thought Vanderwall made it pretty clear he wasn't going to speak to us.
Might just be the way you handled him. Tact is apparently not your strong point.
I like to speak my mind.
I'll contact him and see if he's more open to persuasion. He might cooperate if you're not there threatening him with physical injury.
He's a dyed-in-the-wool felon. He deserves worse.
But if he can help us...
All right. See what you can do.
Looks like we found our latest casualty.
Damn it. Why him, though?
I was wondering the same thing. We're assuming the mindjacker's a data thief. The usual MO would be to target valuable info he can sell on the black market.
But this guy, he was an HR administrator.
Apparently a very good one, but not the kind who'd be let in on company secrets.
We'll just have to ask the mindjacker when we catch him. Let me know if you find anything.
Will do, Regis.
Alright. I think we need to find this. Wait, what's... There's a waste chute here. That's interesting. Terminal. Screens. Okay, so where do we go? We need to go somewhere where we can look at this data. I assume this obviously is the place.
I can't open it here. Central sees everything.
Oh, maybe I need to go into the elevator then. Oh, I can use the elevator. Okay. I didn't think I could. Oh, nice. Balcony. Let's go there. Looks like a pretty private place. Where no one will be around.
When people worry, there's always something they find to help them. Drinking, the trance, even God sometimes. Me, I've got a place I like to go to. It's helped me when I've been troubled in the past.
Not even having to glance for a moment, those words are etched into a memory deeper than anything else. Viksha Regis, beloved wife, friend to all that lives. August 11th, 2031 to January 2nd, 2067. Think of us not as engineers, but as artists. Tree's unusual constitution causes it to shed its leaves more often than the natural specimen. You diligently tend to the mess it makes as often as work allows. Okay, we got a locker. Let's check that out.
It's empty.
Okay, now, here's where we do this.
Here goes nothing.
Dr. Regis.
Yes?
Regis? Central's still giving us a negative on the aerostat. It's like it just vanished. So I thought I'd better give you a heads up.
Do you mind? I was in the middle of something. How did you find me?
Central told me you'd be here, at Fulcrum Tower. Also, it said, stop turning your traveler off.
What a surprise. I like my privacy, though. That's why I come here.
You hang around the balconies much?
Take a look at the plaque.
Viksha Regis, beloved... Oh. Regis, this is... I'm sorry, Charlie, I didn't know.
You wouldn't have. I don't tell anyone about it.
Wow. I know you've got some seriously high-up strings you can pull, but I didn't think they'd ever let someone be buried up here. And how the hell can you afford somewhere like this?
She isn't buried up here. She was processed, like anyone else.
I see.
The tree's special, though. I made it myself, from scratch.
Planted and grew?
Hey, Vortex Queen.
me.
How's it going?
It's a cross of Chrysophyllum canito and Prunus cerulata. The junk DNA in every cell of it contains her entire genome.
Wow.
Takes a lot of looking after.
But you're doing it for her.
Makes it all worth it. We were married for 4 years.
I'm sorry it couldn't last.
We met in our professions. She was a engineer as well.
You didn't have kids?
My previous work, well, it left both of us infertile. We had embryos prepared through IVF, but we never got to using them.
I'm really sorry. I remember reading... It was Baxter, wasn't it?
Don't push it, Dr. Lau.
Sorry. I think I figured out why you went off the grid to come up here tonight. You heard about Baxter, didn't you?
They let a monster like that walk.
They didn't parole him because they approve of what he did. He's out because he's got skills Central thought would be useful. With a governor jammed in his limbic system, well, he won't be the same man. He can't even imagine hurting anyone again.
Even if it were completely true, I know that there is absolutely no way I could forgive him.
On the bright side, he'd probably be pretty mad at you too. Well, if he could have thoughts like that anymore without falling over and puking, you put him away, and that counts for something.
You're right, though. This place is very expensive. Why do you think I live in a pod in the Southeast Barrel?
I didn't know that was where you lived either. I know it's not exactly normal for you to open up, but if you want someone to talk to,
Central wants us?
I'm afraid so. We better get going. You coming?
I just need a moment to think, Max. A little privacy. It's why I came up here in the first place.
I understand, Charlie. I'll be in the car. I'll see how long I can stall Central.
I need to look at that message.
Yes?
Nothing.
That's all right, Charlie. I understand. I'll be in the car.
All right.
I can't ask for her help in this. I'm not even sure what this is yet.
There we go. I'm going to listen to it automatically.
You are alone, as requested?
Yes? Now what is this about?
1448D-A, 1448D-B, 1448D-C, 1448D-E.
Excuse me?
Your stomach lurches as you recognize the image. You know them. You've seen them before. You haven't remembered them by number. Whoever is calling you has 4 embryo containers. Your own.
What about them?
They were removed from the Alracis Medical Center, originally deposited at 1615 on the 11th of November 2065. They have been fertilized by yourself and Dr. Viksha Regis. They were frozen at the earliest viable phase of growth. 3 are female and 1 is male. They were deposited after your fertility treatment proved...
Stop! Why are you telling me this? Who are you? And what are you doing with my kid... my embryos?
You are about to meet with a contact, Gil Vanderwall.
Okay.
In his home is an active memory module, a most unique model. You will secure it for us. Further instructions will follow.
And what if I don't? That image could be a sim.
Apparently, you need more incentive not to waste my time. One is gone. 3 remain. Do it quickly. Your legacy is in jeopardy.
A conflict lives in your mind and in your heart. Giving in to the blackmail like this would be the antithesis of everything you stand for, both as an agent of the law and as a human being. On the other hand, you cannot bring yourself to risk a small part of the legacy that you've worked for so many years to maintain.
To save the lives of our children? I think I can accept that.
Really? I mean, okay.
So, despite the incident at Animus, I may have some good news. We might have a break in that string of mindjackings.
Ooh,
Vanderwall agreed to talk.
Yeah. How'd you guess?
He couldn't hold out forever. What did he say?
Didn't want to talk over the...
Lau?
Central wants a word.
Dr. Regis, Dr. Lau.
This isn't just a social call for an update, is it, Central?
Dr. Regis, lately you have spent a great deal of your time off network. It is for your safety and that of the citizens that we...
Central?
All points bulletin, evacuation in progress at Barber's Gate Transit Station. Case officers Regis and Lau assigned to crisis management.
What's happening with them?
All case data has been transferred to Dr. Lau. Your vehicle has been rerouted. Please seek an expedient resolution to the situation. Central out.
Business-like as ever. Let's go see what this is about.
Okay.
Sir, over here.
I'm Dr. Regis. This is Dr. Lau. We've been assigned as crisis management.
Corpsman Durian, 4th Network.
Has it gotten any worse?
Not yet, but we've not heard any word since...
Hey, I'm the only one here who hasn't got wiring in his head. Central hasn't had the decency to update me.
Oh, sorry, Charlie.
Well, it's another one, sir.
Another what?
A, bomber.
What do you mean, another one?
This is like the 4th this year I know of. Central's been doing its best to keep public awareness down.
I guess it doesn't want public panic about it.
Or it doesn't want people to think we haven't got it under control. So how do you know about it?
I talk to people? I've got a social life, unlike someone.
Central marked him when he tripped a chroma sensor. Central locked down the trains and started an evacuation. It looks like he panicked and holed up in one of them.
Okay. Hostages?
Anyone in danger? Any hostages?
Central's not mentioned any in the case file. That either means there aren't any,
or it doesn't consider them sufficiently important. Probably wants the transit running again more than it cares about human life.
Sounds like he was surprised. Didn't have time to take any.
He's not thinking in terms of hostages. He was made as a weapon.
Regis?
He's a bio-bomber. The explosives are made of... they are his bones. That's how he tripped a DNA sensor. What's your take on it, Dr. Lau?
Honestly, it's looking pretty lousy for him. Doesn't look like he's got any human shields. I doubt an empty transit station was his intended target either.
Very astute.
Charlie, you're not gonna like this. Central's just bumped the priority. It wants the suspect neutralized.
What? Neutralized is a vague term. I'm gonna try to talk him down.
Regis?
It sounds like he's hesitating. He may be able to exploit that. But just in case, get to high ground.
Fine. You probably know what you're doing.
The signal is hope. Don't fire until you hear me say it.
Hope. Got it.
Keep the public away, and run one more check for bystanders in the station. We can't afford casualties if this goes wrong.
Will Central approve of this?
We don't have time to wait and find out. Wish me luck.
Okay.
Hello?
Who's there?
I just want to talk. I'm unarmed, and I'm opening the doors.
What do you want, heathen?
Hey, Tango. The sight is distressingly familiar. The brace, the wicked bones, signs of tampering, and a young man that brings back memories long buried. It seems the best hope would be to leverage what you know about him. Try to find some common ground.
You sound like you're from America. Am I right? Texas, I'd guess.
Yes, you're right.
I thought so. I grew up there myself, near Fort Worth. What part do you hail from?
Houston.
I can remember what it's like out there. It's part of why I came here in the first place. I'm Dr. Regis, by the way. Some folk call me Charlie.
Thomas Beckett.
Like the saint. Nice to meet you all, Thomas. So, how do you like the city?
It's a wretched den of sin, like Sodom or Gomorrah.
Well, it's not my favorite, but I wouldn't go that far. I take it you're not here as a tourist.
I'm here to do my duty and strike a blow for the Lord.
Really?
Yeah.
We're a long way out from the war here. Whole other continent, in fact.
Yes, I know. But now I'm surrounded, and I must make use of what I have. The fire within me.
How's the scoliosis?
What?
And the osteoporosis, the rickets, and the diabetes.
How do you...
It's a common side effect of sloppy prenatal genetic engineering. That and having your body lay explosive nitrates in your bones instead of calcium.
It's a test of our faith. Only the truly worthy who can...
It shows just how little the Gengineers who made you cared about your health. They made you to walk and to carry a bomb in your bones. The fact that you're a living, feeling, thinking human was merely an inconvenience.
Regis, I'm in position. Visibility good, 0 crosswind. Standing by.
There have been times when I've lost faith, but I can't let this be one of them.
I used to work with guys like you, a whole lifetime ago.
The Lord's warriors?
Something like that. Kids who'd been altered, weaponized youth. You've grown up with so many health problems, groomed since birth for a noble sacrifice. But does this seem like the glorious role you were promised?
It is my duty to God to sacrifice myself.
In an empty transit station, thanks to a piece of bad luck?
This wasn't where I was supposed to go. But even the original target, it doesn't seem to fit with God's plan. But if I agreed to go with you, I'd have failed in my duty. I'd just be a prisoner in a strange land.
For the Lord hears the needy and does not despise his own people who are prisoners. Psalm 69, verse 33.
You're right. Wherever I am, I'm always in the Lord's sight.
There are more ways to do his work than destruction. We can help you find it. We can probably even fix your bones.
All right. I shall not resist.
Thomas, you've made a wise choice. More importantly, you've made it for yourself.
Okay. That would be a success.
Corpsman, the suspect is surrendered. Take him into custody. Carefully.
Yes, Doctor.
Regis, that was amazing! Central's going to be pissed, though. That was a huge risk.
Screw Central. Come on. We've got work to do. The Corpsman can handle it here.
Yeah, with a little help from the bomb squad.
Vision. Lipsum Tower Penthouse Suites. T 17 hours.
So, Vanderwall finally agreed to cooperate?
Yep. Said he could give us a head start on the minejacker.
We'd better not keep the man waiting then.
Okay, I'm gonna save. I don't know if I can die in this game. I'm gonna get a death counter going soon. I haven't gotten a death counter going yet, but I'm gonna get one going soon. And I'm gonna take a quick break to the restroom. There are ways to fail. Okay, that's interesting. So saving is a good idea. But I'm gonna take a quick, probably 1 minute break, and I'll be right back. I'll just leave it on the screen, but I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And just a reminder, it is Taco Tuesday, and which means we're having our Taco Tuesday raffle, in addition to it being Christmas Eve. So if you want to enter that raffle, you just type !I love tacos, just like Coffee's did, and you will be entered to win a taco token. I'm not sure if you were here when that happened, Coffees, but you won the taco token from the voter raffle yesterday. And I added it to your total, because I forgot to do the voter raffle yesterday. So I did it as soon as the stream started. This is a camera, some stuff, dock, probably for that vacuum.
What do you make of this, Max?
My parents' old bot used to spend much more time in the charger than doing its job. I kept telling them to get a new one, but they never like to spend until they have to.
Nah, my apartment building's already got one.
I mean, technically I have one as well. I have a clean vacuum.
You've never struck me as much of an art lover.
I'm not so keen on this kind of thing. The mag coil keeping it floating, however.
Oh. That would be a...
Yoink!
No longer floating art. I like it. Yeah, I have a Roomba. I think it works pretty well. I run it once a week, and it does a pretty good job.
Vanderwall, you there? You sure he's in?
He told us to meet him here. Central hasn't logged any departures from this floor since this morning either.
Maybe you should buzz
Hey,
with
Max.
us?
What's up?
Any luck with the Mindjacker's airship?
Still nothing. Like I said, it just vanished.
And Central still claims there wasn't anything there at all.
But we saw it, Regis.
Exactly. Something's not right.
And the vacuum I have isn't actually a Roomba. It's a Me. It's actually made by a Me. MI. But it has a sensor on the top, so it can map the room. It knows where the walls and stuff are, so it doesn't actually go in a random pattern like the kind of first or second generation one did. It actually is smart enough to figure out what a room looks like and kind of make sure it gets the entire room in one go, or the entire area, I guess. The only thing I wish it could do is go upstairs, but it can't.
How are you holding up?
I'm okay. A little hungry.
I meant about what happened at the station.
I think you did the hard work on that one. Don't let it go to your head, though.
You've got a brain for wetware systems, right?
Don't you mean full of wetware systems?
Huh. This isn't just me being offensive. Can you have a word with the door controls?
I'll see what I can do. Got it. I reset the password. It's now password 1.
I'm just glad you're on our side now.
Damn straight. I could probably make a lot more money if I turned to crime.
Gail, you in here? Oh, excuse us, miss. I'm Dr. Regis. This is
Wait,
Dr. Lau.
what?
We're cell agents. Miss, are you all right?
She doesn't look so good.
I have a feeling some bad stuff is about to go down.
Regis, this is a synth. The look on your face is priceless. It's a very expensive one, but it's still a synth. And apparently out of charge.
Oh.
Something else about it bothers me more.
Okay.
I know. I sure hope that isn't blood.
I see.
I think I know what's wrong with it.
It's not turned on?
Hey, Max.
What's up?
Any idea what's wrong with the maid?
I couldn't even get a return signal out of it. My guess would be that it's run out of power.
Any way we can fix that?
It's supposed to charge itself, but apparently it hasn't managed to do that.
How? We can't haul that thing to a socket.
We'll have to charge the power cell itself. In a platform like that, the cell's usually in the upper torso, about where the heart would be.
You reckon that'd be easier to charge?
It's only about as big as your fist. Just have to get it out of her.
Keep at it, Max.
Can do, Regis.
I like the dialogue stuff. That's nice.
Hello?
Okay, how do we get it?
Hey, what do you make of this?
Charlie, she's not going to answer you. Not when she's out of charge like that.
Yeah, I knew that.
Sure.
Password. Oh, okay. Drink machine.
Howdy, partner. What can I get y'all?
Vodka. On the rocks, twist of lime.
Regis?
Fine. Make it 2. There's been a bit of an incident. You don't happen to have seen what went on.
Hey, mister. I don't just go blabbing my customers' secrets like that.
He's bluffing. He never saw anything. You're just bitter you never left that wall.
Hey, it's a fine job I have here. I ain't seen nothing since Mr. Vanderwall got his wine out of the rack this evening.
I'll speak to you later.
I'll keep your tab open.
How do I extract the battery? Is my question. Okay. Let's shoot it.
Do you think I can recharge the synth with my stunner?
Afraid not. There's a layer of fake skin in the way. Depending on where you did it, you'd probably just burn out the more delicate systems.
That's cool. I actually have like a cell phone like thing. Okay. Let's check the fridge.
Is this refrigerator locked? Who the hell locks a refrigerator?
Maybe they've got really expensive tastes? Although, they've got the food machine as well. Perhaps they've got something else in there.
Hi, I'm Chefy. What can I get for you?
What's on the menu?
If you're feeling peckish, I could whip up some grilled eggs and white wine sauce. Or how about some nice tarte à l'orange?
Sounds better than what mine can do.
Or if you want some of Mr. Gill's favorite, I can always make toaster pastries.
How much did you set the Vanderwalls back then?
I'm only 410,000 quanta from all good retailers.
That's more than I make in a year.
These people can apparently afford the finer things. Can you make chicken fried steak?
Absolutely.
You sure like your meat.
Can you make Texas gumbo?
Of course.
Looking for a taste of home?
I've never found anywhere here that can do good gumbo. Can you make beef fajitas?
Good choice.
How would you know? You never have to eat it.
I think I need to get me one of this model. Can you make East Texas onion pudding?
Definitely. What kind of onion would you like?
What do you have?
I've got bold, Montpellier, sweet, Welsh, leek, yellow, Cipolla rosa, Cepaloda nocerino, green, or spring.
Vanderwall sure liked his onions.
I've got as many kinds of allium cepa as you could want.
Okay.
What are you?
I'm Chefy, your friendly food helper.
All right, what's this machine you come in?
This masterpiece is the THE Foods Gourmand Range Comestible Synthesizer. It's the best thing since sliced bread, which it even makes.
Sounds like it's trying too hard to be helpful.
I like helping. Helping is fun.
What's the difference between you and the one I've got at home, the J115?
Oh, I'm much newer. My dynamic protein stereolithography system means I can make nearly anything. I've got so much more flavor treatment. I can make just about any taste you desire.
What if I wanted some of that protein slop that mine makes?
Ugh, I'm sorry, I can't do that. But how about some truffles?
It's a snob, then.
Never mind.
Bye!
Okay. We have a locked refrigerator. We have this thing, which I don't know how... Okay, let's talk to her some more.
Hey, Max.
What's up?
Any idea what's wrong with the mail?
I couldn't even get a return. My guess would be...
Any way we can fix it?
It's supposed to charge itself.
How? We can't haul that...
We'll have to charge the power cell. In a platform like that, the cell's usually in the upper torso, about where the heart would be.
You reckon that'd be easier to charge?
It's only about as big as your fist. Just have to get it out of her.
Why do you think someone would lock their refrigerator?
Same reason you'd lock anything else. Something valuable inside it.
But what?
Some people keep wetware at low temperatures to stop GGs.
And GGs are?
Oh, gray goo. Catastrophic exponential reproduction. Under certain conditions, the fabricators and the wetware make more of themselves.
And low temperatures prevent that?
Not really, but higher temperatures definitely accelerate the growth. People like to think they're in control, though.
Keep at it, Max.
Can do, Regis.
Maybe I just have to find the right part. No. No. Doesn't work.
Hello?
I think...
Okay. She says I should extract the battery, but I can't extract the battery. Do I need a tool to do it? Do I need a special tool? Well, let's go. Let's see what's up. Well, oh, dang it! I wanted to save.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell happened in here? Did someone get to Vanderwall before he could talk?
Maybe it's a domestic gone bad?
Whoa. Blackmailer said nothing about this, possibly didn't even expect this themselves. Still, you need to find what they demanded before the whole apartment is picked apart by forensic drones.
We should check around first.
What?
We need to get a look at it ourselves, before the crime scene people wreck it.
Good idea.
Really?
Well, yes.
Who are you, and what have you done with Charlie Regis?
What do you mean?
You're unusually cavalier today. You got something on your mind? I mean, I know you don't usually care what Central thinks about regulations, but...
This time, I think it could help us get a lead on our investigation. Besides, all the time we waste, the mindjacker may have found their next victim.
I like this, Regis. Let's get investigating.
You feel glad that Max suggested it, and not you. Now that you have the free reign, you need to find that device the voice wanted. Got a photo. Nice. Can I look at the photo? Yes, I can. A photograph of two men, a younger Gale and Dakari von der Wall, by an urban river. In the background, the Eiffel Tower is dwarfed by looming glass skyscrapers. The back of the photograph has a note written by hand, the wedding, August 2071. Okay. Hey, Libro. Hope you are doing well. Body parts.
Yoink! I think I'm carrying as much of Vanderwall around as I want to.
We're gonna use the hand to break into his terminal. Oh man, we're totally gonna do that.
I think I'm carrying as much of... There's something at the bottom of the pool. A pistol?
Our murder weapon?
One of them, maybe. It's too deep to reach.
Not without severely contaminating the crime scene anyway.
I can just about make out a pistol at the bottom through the mess.
Careful how you get it out, though. You're the one who's always lecturing me about contaminating crime scenes with DNA, after all.
I don't think I can justify taking that.
Okay, so I need to figure out a way to get the pistol out of the jacuzzi. I need some sort of stick. What's this? What's this? Central air, mechanical air. Please reassure that there are no obstructions to opening the floor drop and try again. That would be this, I think. Was there an obstruction?
I think I'm carrying as much of Vanderwall.
Alright, we can go to the previous room and use his hand on the terminal. I know that. I'm pretty sure about that one. That one I'm pretty sure about.
It's definitely his hand, but the system won't recognize it.
I'm having some weird thoughts.
He can't use that anymore.
Okay, I was gonna have it print a new hand for me, but that didn't work. Okay.
Hello?
I think I know what's wrong with it.
I do too, and I know how to fix it, but you won't let me. A wine rack. I didn't notice that one.
They've got a refined taste in wines, I imagine.
Actually, no. They're all either a couple of years old or fabricated.
Weird. Maybe they're doing something to the wine.
Like what?
Well, say they were also adding amphetamines to it, for example. If they accidentally ruined it, it'd be better if it was a cheaper wine. They've got a...
Actual, they're all like...
Well, if they...
Howdy, partner.
What do you do here, then?
Why, I'm the bartender. I fix up drinks for the fine folk who live here.
Anything else?
Anything else? Heck, drinks is a whole lot of stuff to know. Why, I'm the foremost expert on fine drinking in these here parts.
So if anyone wanted to know what to put into a drink...
They'd come to me, sure as shooting.
I'll speak to you later.
I'll keep your tab open.
Well. What am I supposed to do? I have a hand. I have a photograph.
I can't figure that out. I can't figure...
I have a magnetic base thingy.
Hey, what do you make of this?
Not when she's out of charge like...
Yeah, I knew that.
Sure.
If I were to guess, the maid somehow did this and was somehow hijacked to commit whatever crime was committed. If I were to guess. Well, can't do anything with the bed. Can't do anything over here. Can't do anything with the body parts. Can't do anything with the jacuzzi. Can't do anything with the window. Can't do anything with the art. Let's save again. We have a gun. Let's talk to her. She might be able to interface with something.
What's up?
The terminal built into the piano must be older than I am.
It's a virginal, not a piano. It's more like a harpsichord.
Like I said, it's less impressive you know that when you can run a search in your head. I tried using Vanderwall's hand on the biometric security, but it didn't work.
Maybe because it's dead?
How would an old terminal like that know?
How do you check if someone's alive?
With the scanner in my Traveler.
Ugh, if you had to do it by hand.
Do I need to shoot the gun at? Maybe if I...
Keep at it, Max.
Can do, Regis.
What if I do this? Use this on the hand.
A big old jolt's not gonna make it work.
No. About that. No. Could, like... heat it in the microwave. Heat it up in the microwave.
Hey, Max.
What's up?
What do you make of the pistol in the pool?
Could be linked to the case. Perhaps a murder weapon? Going to wait for forensics to recover it?
Might be better to get it ourselves. It could be useful.
Well, I'm not going fishing around in there for it. You may be my boss, but there are limits. That bomber. He was American, wasn't he?
He certainly had the accent. Sounded Texan.
Did you know him?
Dr. Lau. Texas is an enormous place. I do not happen to know every single other person who lived there. And besides, I left well before he would have been born.
Do you ever regret doing that?
Not for a second, especially after seeing how it's gotten now.
There's more to what was between you and that kid, wasn't there? Like you said, you never met him before, but it seemed personal to you.
You're very perceptive, Dr. Lau. It's useful for an investigator.
You want me to stop asking?
There's a reason that kids like him, and hundreds others, exist. It's not because the seditionists thought that weaponizing the human body was the biggest innovation since air power, but the engineers that got to make these kids, for whatever reason, didn't say no.
Regis,
You could say I knew him too well, inside and out. That is what bothers me. What do you think of the apartment?
Expensive and tasteless. I'm not keen on the decor either.
You mean the blood splatter?
No, the actual
I was thinking
decor.
the same thing.
I tranced an interview. Said his husband decorated it all. Apparently, this is just their city place. They've got a much larger house out in the savannah.
So he let Dakari run riot with the design here.
Apparently. He should have stuck to swimming.
Any idea what's...
I couldn't even get it. My guess...
Anyway,
it's supposed...
How?
How do I get it out? Ugh! You tell me that.
Keep at it, man.
Tell me that, but I don't know how to do it. There's like a man. What's this? Well, I can go back outside.
Nah, my apartment building's already... What do you make of this, Mac?
My parents' old, but I kept telling...
Maybe I can use the power thing in there, but at first I have to get it. Okay. So we get in the door.
It doesn't need mag...
Might be able to get the pistol out with a magnet.
I'd better not drop any. I think that I'd lose anything that goes in there.
Well, we summon.
It doesn't need It doesn't need... I don't think...
Well, I am slightly stumped right now.
What do you make of this?
Is that Giel Vanderwaal's hand? Why the hell did you pick that up?
I thought it might be useful.
As what, a snack? Since when do we collect body parts?
Hilarious.
It's definitely his hand, but the system won't recognize. Hello? Hey, what do you make?
Charlie, she's not going to... Not when she's...
Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe we can shoot the fridge open.
That's not going to get it open. A big old jolt's not... Do you think I can recharge? Hello? A big old jolt. I don't think they're coming.
Am I missing something obvious? Am I just missing something? I don't know what this is, but it doesn't show up. Call Central, none. Call Lao. Open. What's this? I can play rock, paper, scissors on my phone. Yay. Yay. I mean, that would make sense. Makes sense that there were tools, but where would they be? It's cabinet. Okay, I am missing something obvious. Okay, I got a knife and cookie gel. Okay.
What are you up to?
Just doing some surgery.
Yoink! Alright. The power cell we can probably power out here. Let's hope we don't die. Let's hope the mate doesn't kill us. I am slightly worried about that. Okay, there we go. Got it. Sorry about that, I hit the microphone. Okay. Let's save.
CI wetware systems
beginning reboot. Beginning recovery from
critical failure.
Basic input-output executing.
MBR unified bootloader executing kernel.
Kernel executing
SBININIT. Calibrating
CI state
with USD.
Oh, that is better.
Alright, now we can talk to...
Bonjour, monsieur.
Hello? Who are you?
Je m'appelle Chantal. I am Monsieur Giel et Monsieur Dacqueray's maid.
You're a synthetic maid?
Pardon, mademoiselle? I do not understand.
A synth.
Excusez-moi, what is a synth?
It certainly stays in character.
I help the masters with their household things.
And where were you made?
Mademoiselle, I was born in France.
Yeah, because all French people I know run on graphene power cells.
What can you tell me about the Vanderwalls?
They are the best employers a young French girl could hope to have.
Are they really?
Quite so, monsieur. So loving. And with such exquisite taste.
Wow, they must have got this one customized for sycophancy.
Do you know anyone who might want to hurt them?
Oh no, monsieur. They are beloved by all.
What the hell happened upstairs?
How do you mean, monsieur?
The room's recent redecoration. Shades of Gil everywhere.
And the body of Dakari Vanderwall, shot to pieces in the tub. Any opinions on this?
Oh, monsieur, I cannot discuss this. I have been told, most strictly, not to discuss what goes on upstairs.
Even if it includes the double homicide of your owner?
I have my orders. What would Monsieur Gale think if I went against him?
Probably not a great deal anymore.
She doesn't quite seem to get what's happened.
Might not have been written with a comprehension of abstracts like death.
2 men have been killed upstairs. There's blood and human remains all over the room, and all over you. If you weren't directly involved, then you're at least a material witness.
I am sorry, monsieur. I cannot say what happens upstairs. Monsieur Gale, he values his privacy greatly.
How about we take you down to cell and manually pull your memory apart?
Regis, it's a synth. Threatening it won't help.
What do you do around here?
I do the cleaning, the cooking, and the shopping.
And that's it?
Monsieur, it would not be proper for me to say.
So you are a sex bot?
Mon Dieu, how dare you infer such a thing?
What can you remember before you ran out of power?
Monsieur, I remember many things. My memory is holographic. But I have Monsieur Gale's confidence to consider.
Even if Cell requires it?
I cannot simply discuss what happens around here without his permission.
He's certainly paid for loyalty.
Have you had your safety protocols removed?
Monsieur?
Would you be able to do anything Mr. Vanderwall told you?
Anything?
Anything.
Monsieur, you should not ask such questions. I am just the maid.
Maybe we can get more sense out of it if we knew who made it. Where did you come from?
Lyons, monsieur.
No, where did you really come from? As in, who put you together?
Monsieur, I do not know what you're trying to imply.
Superuser platform driver detail int 10216A actual update source.
Search S&S Synthetics, City of Newton.
The name's not appearing on the registration list. Maybe Vanderwall has the contact data?
If they can give us an easier way than cracking its skull open. Maybe we can get more sense out of it if we knew who made it. Where did you come from?
Leon?
No.
Monsieur.
Sir, the name's...
If they can get... Why the hell did they get a synth like this?
Surely you realize, monsieur. All the best maids in the world, they are French.
And the best lovers, I hear.
What are you implying, mademoiselle?
I never had Gil down as quite such a... francophile.
I am also very discreet, monsieur. When you care for someone's home, there are a lot of things that you hear.
Or do.
Mademoiselle, such slander. And even if true, I would not say. I have Monsieur Gale's confidence to think of.
Okay, that's all. Maybe she can interface
we'll keep looking
with
around.
My pleasure to have helped, monsieur.
Hey, Max.
What's up?
That's an expensive synth they've got.
It can do all sorts. I tranced a demo. It's probably anatomically accurate, too.
Excuse me?
Well, they won't tell your secrets. You're not going to traumatize them, no matter what you do. So, Mr. and Mr. Vanderwall probably got it to join in once in a while.
But why would...
I forget, you didn't grow up with synthetics.
Okay, I was gonna ask a question about interfacing with it, but that kind of went south. Okay. Well, I got it working. It doesn't seem to be helping me.
Keep at it, Max.
Can do, Regis.
Oh wait, I got something else. I got some cooking gel, and I still have a knife.
Cooking it won't work.
Be careful. This gel can get out quickly. Monsieur Gale would be happy to know you have found that. He is always losing things.
Okay.
I know you're not keen on modern tech, but that's no reason to take it out on someone else's maid. Go and punch your food machine at home if you really feel like some Luddism.
Maybe I can get it. Maybe I can get the. Let's try to get the pistol with the knife, or maybe we can combine the knife and the magnet thingy.
It doesn't need magnetizing. That doesn't need cooking. It doesn't need magnetizing. I don't think it needs magnetizing.
What's this? This wetware gel is used for food preparation. The gel cooks food. Okay. Alright. Combine that with the hand. And then it becomes warm. Then we can put it into the... then we can use that with the bioreader. Okay. Gotcha.
It's definitely his hand, but the system won't recognize it.
Do I have to do it again? Did it cool down too quickly?
Gil Vanderwall. It's definitely his hand.
Still no.
But the system won't. He can't. He... Gil Vanderwall.
Okay, that didn't work either. Ugh, man.
It's definitely his hand.
Oh, did I? Maybe I should have read it. Oh, we have to. Oh, okay. We mark. Oh, okay. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. We have to put it up to body temperature. Aha! There we go. So we got the biometric. Now we need the password. The password is our special place. That's the hint. Our special place. Huh. Paris, maybe? Oh wait, can I type here? Yes! Woohoo! Did it! Wow, this is a lot of info. Holy cow. This is a lot of info. We got the information from the picture.
Hey, this is Al's Body Shop. We've been shut down. So, if we got your stuff, we'll try to get to you, but who knows. If this is the cops, you can kiss me.
I could just call random people.
Sorry, wrong number.
Cleaners.
Please state your name, age, clothing, skin color. Your location will be triangulated shortly.
Well, that's interesting.
I'd better not call the cleaners. Crime scene's already pretty contaminated. Hey, Lau. Reckon the building's repair staff can deal with the synth maid?
I'd guess no. They're here for pipes and appliances.
Damn. Better think of something else.
Who's D?
If you need to buy some stuff, meet me at 12 a.m. on 38th Wonder.
Sorry. Wrong number.
This is technical fault. Okay.
This is the French Embassy. Opening hours are Tuesdays 10 a.m. until 10:15 a.m.
So they're open for 15 minutes. Nice. Information line.
We're sorry, but the number you've dialed is no longer in service. Goodbye.
Okay, we got jazz hands.
You've reached Jazz Hands. Jazzercise your way to health.
Nice.
Nina John.
Found someone you know?
Probably not. I think it's just a coincidence. And even if it was her, I don't think I ever want to hear from her again.
Hey, it's Kay Bradbury. You know what I say. You fail only if you stop writing, so I can't answer your call.
Alright.
Hello. You have reached the offices of Legitimate Johnson, Nigerian Prince. Please leave your name, number, and social security.
Social security after the beep. Hey, Hakive. How you doing? Mother. Seems like you have a good number.
I think we'd better save that call for after we understand what's going on.
Okay.
Hello? Kise?
Sorry, wrong number.
Is there gonna be a legitimate number in
Hello?
here?
Is this Solomon? God, I've been trying to call you for weeks. Why haven't you answered me?
Sorry, wrong number.
Psychic University. This might be a good one.
Stepford and Son, Synthetic Associates. Liam Stepford speaking. Ah, Mr. Vanderwall. I trust everything is satisfactory.
Mr. Stepford, my name is Dr. Charles Regis. I'm a cell agent.
Oh my, yes. How may I help, Dr. Regis?
I'm investigating the death of one of your clients, Giel Vanderwall.
Oh my, yes. That sounds terrible.
We've got your company's name linked to the synthetic in the apartment.
Oh my, yes. A repurposed IL-240 platform running a BN-110187 update cycle. A maid, yes? And a very expensive one it was too, yes?
That looks like the one.
Oh my, yes. He purchased a complete body. Though it looks like he had some afterwork done on it elsewhere, oh yes.
What kind of afterwork?
It looks like the personality was tooled elsewhere, yes. Likely to more particular tastes, yes.
Not something you'd do?
Mr. Regis, this is a family business, oh yes? We simply sell platforms. We cannot be held responsible for alterations thereafter.
I'm enjoying the game. It's got a good chunk of humor. It's definitely made in the retro style of game that it makes it pretty cool. Humor's good, the voice acting's good, the graphics are good, the puzzles so far have been pretty good.
What can you tell me about this synth?
Everything up until its point of sale, oh my yes. We've recently acquired a number of IL-240 platforms, formerly industrial models. With some cosmetic retooling, they're fit for a great many humanoid roles, oh my yes.
Like housework?
Oh my, yes! Like this platform, we sell many without including a personality. There are a great many legal and ethical restrictions on the sale of AIs within Newton. But if one were to acquire an AI mind state from elsewhere and incorporate it...
It leaves you completely blame-free for whatever's done with it.
Quite so, Dr. Regis. Oh my, yes.
We believe this synth to be a material witness, or involved, in a murder.
Oh my, no! How horrific!
It's unwilling to cooperate with us, though. Vanderwall seems to have ordered it to remain silent about certain areas of his home.
Oh my, secrecy is one of many reasons that users opt for non-OEM personalities. If you wish, I could have one of my engineers disassemble its mind state in order to recover memories. This may take several hours, depending upon the algorithm used for laying down synaptic engrams.
I'm afraid time is a critical factor, Mr. Stepford. Is there any way I can do it here?
Or there may be. Oh my, yes. I shall transfer you the necessary tool. Woohoo!
All right, we got a. I mean, I've just started it. I'm what? I've got 2 hours in, but so far I like it. Although I tend to like a lot of games, so.
What's this splitter for?
CI platform minds are modular, Dr. Regis. Oh my, yes. All are made of 3 components: personality, role, and platform memory. The maid's desire not to tell you likely stems from her personality.
So if she had a different personality...
Something more helpful?
She might tell us what we need to know.
It may not be quite so simple, but that is the foundation of the idea. Oh my, yes.
Where would I find other mind state modules?
Any other platform that runs a communicative interface. It is not simply limited to synthetic platforms. Oh my, no.
I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna take the food thing and I'm gonna make it have the personality of the food thing. Okay.
What does a personality do in a synth?
The personality determines a great deal of its behavior. Oh my, yes. In many cases, it's the most noticeable part of its intelligence. It governs how it may act and how it behaves in its interaction with users.
This one thinks it's a French maid.
Perhaps copied from the mind state of a real example of such.
Role.
What does the role memory do?
It alters how a platform will perceive a situation, and also acts as a source of knowledge for its job.
How would it be different?
Take, for example, a man in the street. A platform with the role of a sales clerk may see a customer.
A law enforcement unit may see a potential suspect.
Oh my, yes, and the role will furnish it with instructions on how to handle it.
Okay, platform memory.
What is a platform memory component?
These are the memories that each individual unit has recorded.
Yellow.
At simplest, it is often a holographic matrix in which engrams are laid down. Sight, sound, and any other sensors available are stored in here. Oh my, yes. Based on its role and personality, a unit may have a different understanding of these memories.
So, it'd perceive it differently depending on how the rest of its mind was built?
Oh my, yes.
Oh my, yes. I like that. Oh my, yes. Oh my, yes. I might have to clip that sound. I might have to clip that one and add it as a sound. Oh my, yes. Oh my, yes.
That's all I need to know for now.
Please don't hesitate to get in contact if you think we can help. Oh my, yes.
Oh my, yes. Save. Let's save it. Alright. Oh my, yes. Okay. So I'm guessing that was the one phone number we needed, but I should say, I think that was the one phone number we needed. Oh my, yes. So we want to use the splitter maybe on this, on the food machine. Download the food machine personality. Machine state required, and then put the personality on the main. Okay, so we went. The personality is the chef. The memory of the maid, and the role of the chef, I think. Done. That's what I'm thinking.
Hi!
Hello? Who are you?
Well, when they get messy, right?
Right.
I clean up the apartment, right?
Right.
And anything else that needs doing around here. I'm here to make everyone happy, whatever it takes.
Jeez, it's like giving amphetamines to a synth.
No wonder they only keep this personality in food machines. What can you tell me about the Vanderwalls?
They're great fun. I like them a lot.
Any other thoughts on them?
I like you guys too. You're fun as well.
Is there anything you don't like?
Nope.
What do you do around here?
I'm the food machine. Not just any, I'm one of the best.
Oh.
I make sure you're not only nutritionally sound, but getting the best recipes THE Foods can offer.
Even though you're the maid?
Huh, that's weird. Could have sworn I was the food machine. But I don't swear, because that's not nice.
What can you remember before you ran out of power?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yes?
I remember something.
What is it?
I'm sorry. The memory module is holographic, but isn't wholly compatible. I need something to help me remember.
You're asking for a bribe?
Oh, Regis.
I just need one of those
Mnemonics?
Yeah, that's it!
So, something that'd help jog your memory about what happened.
Yeah, that's it!
Maybe we could use something from the scene.
Have you had your safety protocols removed?
What's a safety protocol?
It stops you hurting people, or doing things you're not supposed to.
Why would I want to do that? That'd be real mean of me.
Yes, but sometimes there are accidents.
This platform's got nothing like that, but I'm not gonna hurt nobody.
Why the hell did they get a synth like this?
Everyone needs to eat, right?
With you so far?
So why make it a chore? Food can be fun with so much choice available.
So that's why they made you like that?
Yep. I'm here to help anyone with whatever they need.
I'm not sure what I want
Thanks.
the role to
We'll
be.
keep looking around.
Have a really great day.
Okay. So picture, maybe.
They had a great time back then. That's why they wanted a French maid. Hey, that's Mr. Giel's hand. Where'd he leave that?
Oh, I
know
forgot
you're
about the
not keen on
bartender.
modern tech, but that's no reason to take it out on someone else. Go and...
I forgot I had another, like, personality. That's true. I forgot about the bartender. Although he wasn't very forthcoming either.
Hi!
Thanks.
Have a...
So now we have the option, now we have three options. We have the barman personality. Let's see what that does.
Hi!
Hello? Who are you?
Well, when they get messy, right?
Right.
I clean up the...
Right.
And anything else they need. I'm here to make...
Jeez.
No wonder they... What can you remember?
Ooh, ooh.
Yes?
I remember some...
What is...
I'm sorry. The memory I need...
You're asking...
Mnemon.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe we could use something.
Alright.
Thanks.
Have a...
Okay. Maybe we need a pistol. Well, so far, we have somebody who's there's this basically this kind of extremely immersive internet type thing, like a VR scenario where people go into VR and everybody's got this kind of water thing in them that kind of allows them to interact with machines, and somebody is somehow taking their mind and killing people. So we have a serial killer who is on the loose, and we were going to investigate this person. We're going to question this person about it, and we come here and they are dead. It's pretty much what we got so far. So, the barman with the role of a chef and the memory of the maid. Let's try that, see what happens.
Hey, y'all.
Hello? Who are you?
I'm the hired help.
You're a synthetic maid?
I clean up around here. Them boys are messy. Need a woman's touch around here.
Well,
yeah,
this
pretty
is
much
different.
What can you tell me about the Vanderwalls?
They're a strange pair.
We can tell that from the decor.
They're trying to get away from their connections to organized crime.
You've overheard a bit about this.
Useful.
Oh, yeah. They've been trying to go legit for years. But with Gil, it was always just one more job.
Okay.
What do you do around here?
I'm the apartment's food machine.
What's your specialty, grits and gravy?
Just you wait. You won't believe what I can make.
Even though you're a maid rather than a food machine.
It's, well, now ain't that a dilly?
What can you remember before you ran out of power?
Son, there's nothing I'd like more than to help a lawman. But sometimes a man's confidence is more important. What happens upstairs, well, that's between me and the Vanderwalls.
Okay, so the food machine is willing to help me out with that, but none of the other ones are.
Have you had your safety protocols removed?
Nope.
So, this platform was restricted in terms of what it can do?
Nope. Huh? Never had him in the first place.
Must have been a customized personality.
Why the hell did they get a synth like this?
Believe it or not, bartenders gotta be pretty smart.
Like a chemist mixed with a therapist.
Then shaken and stirred.
Exactly. People gotta trust their barman to know what he's talking about. How they gonna do that if they don't sound the part?
Thanks. We'll keep looking around.
Y'all come back real soon.
Okay, so the only one that seemed to be willing to access the memories for me was chef, role of chef, and the maid's memories. But we needed something to... We needed something to stir the memories, which must be the pistol. It must be the pistol. So we have to figure out how to get the pistol. That's what we gotta do. We have to figure out how to get the pistol.
Hello?
Okay, so... yeah. I think we need to figure out how to get the pistol. But how do we get the pistol? I feel like the key is this magnet thingy.
It doesn't need magnetizing. That doesn't need cook. It doesn't need magnet. It doesn't need... I don't think...
Yeah, some sort of fishing pole would work really well, but how do we get that? We would need some sort of string or something. We don't seem to have that, unless I'm missing something. Can't do that. Okay.
Hello?
Can't use either of those. Yeah, this thing right here. It somehow is broken. Maybe we can stab it.
I can't cut that.
Shoot it.
I don't think it needs... A big old jolt's not gonna make it work. Cooking it won't work. It doesn't need magnetizing.
It says, please ensure that there are no obstructions to opening the system's floored robe and try again. I don't see any obstructions.
I think I'm carrying as much of I think I'm carrying as...
Maybe but it's not a thing I can click on. It's the thing. I can't click on this part of the floor.
Hey, Max.
What's up?
Doesn't that synth have a holographic memory? Why does it want a mnemonic?
I suppose the new personality is having trouble interpreting the maid's way of forming memories. If we could find something related to the incident to jog its memory.
It would be like pointing it to the right place on a tape.
What's a tape?
Pistol.
Never mind. Just feeling really old.
We need the pistol. We need the pistol.
What do you make of the...
Could be linked to the going to wait for...
Might be...
Well, you may be my boss, but there are limits.
Keep at it, Max.
Can do, Regis.
It's got no personality.
It was worth a try. I mean, the body parts are blocking it.
Hey, y'all.
Thanks.
Y'all come.
Alright. I think we need to get... I think our most helpful version was Chef Maid. That was the most useful version of it. How do we get the thing out of there? I don't know. Okay. Alright, how do we get this thing open? What's blocking it? What's blocking the dresser? The bed? We can't move the bed either.
I can just about make out a pistol at the bottom through the mess.
Careful how you're the one who's always
I can just about make...
Careful how you're the...
I can
Okay, he says that for both the jacuzzi and the body. Okay.
I don't think I can justify.
We've got
I don't think so. It'd just contain. I don't think so. I can't cut that.
Well, maybe we can, are there any other phone numbers that we can use that would be useful in here? Okay.
Hi, this is Salome Vestra. I'm not here right now, but if you leave a message, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if this is Natalie, please stop bothering Solomon.
Law Shannon, the footballer.
Question is, a friend of Dakari from sports, or a client of Giel's criminal hookups?
Okay, we are getting some info.
Huh. He has the president of the Southern African Federation on his speed dial.
It's about time you phoned. So do you want these bootleg Blackwell games or not?
Sir Bryce Stratford, the actor?
The Vanderwalls sure get around.
Dang, we're getting a lot of info now.
Welcome to Tolliver Training. Making your butler snooty is our duty. How can I help you? What's your name?
Sorry, wrong number.
My name is sorry, wrong number.
Almost nobody's answering.
The kind of people on the list, they're probably all busy. That's the president of Federal Europe you just tried to call.
Oh my God. I was just about to do it. I really thought that no one cared. Thank you.
Sorry, wrong number.
Hi, you reached Zalman Nosos. I'm not here right now, so please leave a message. Oh, and if this is Natalie, please stop calling me.
It's funny.
You've reached Zemma Hattam's pet cloning and grooming studio. Due to high demand, we are currently processing a backlog and will be in touch with you as soon as your order is ready.
No cześć, tu Zenek. Nie mogę teraz podejść do telefonu. Zostaw wiadomość.
Okay, and that's it. That's all of them. So, first off, there's a locked refrigerator if you want to get in.
That's not going to get it. That's not going to get it. That's not going to get it open. That's not going to get it open.
Really? It's not? Shooting the gun at the refrigerator?
I don't think it needs to be shocked.
Shooting the gun at the refrigerator won't get it open? I beg to differ. Wow. Can't use the elevator, so
it's way too big to take with me.
Plus, there's
Oh man, I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb right now. I feel like I should have figured this out. I think there's nothing else in the cabinet.
Hello?
They've got a...
Actual, they're all like...
Well, if they act...
Alright, what am I supposed to do to get this working? Okay, I can't put like a... I can't put the chef's personality in there. The only place that it can go is into the maid. Apparently, I can't inject other personalities into other devices. Okay, I was curious about that. So we've got a 3-screen puzzle here. We have 3 screens from what I can tell. We can't do anything with the right. We
Hello?
can't do anything with the drink machine. Terminal, pretty much probably cleared out.
Hey, Lau. Reckon the building's repair staff can deal...
I guess no.
Damn. I'd better not call the cleaners.
Thanks for calling Blackmail R Us. Don't ask us how we get it, and we won't ask you why you need it. How can I help you?
Sorry, wrong number.
All our operators are currently occupied. Your call is important to us. Thank you for your vigilance.
That sounds like the whatever the robot from the AI from Portal is. I just can't remember off the top of my head.
Is this refrigerator locked? Who the
There you
hell
go, it
locked?
is.
Maybe they've got... Although, they've...
I want to open the refrigerator. I want to get the pistol. Ugh. I am stumped. What am I supposed to do? There's a coat hanger! Oh my gosh! There's a coat hanger! Right here! Ah! Oh man. A pixel hunt. A pixel hunt! No! Oh, I was not expecting that. This game's been pretty good at pointing things out, and then there was a pixel hunt, and it caught me off guard.
It doesn't need magnetite. I think that I'd lose anything that... I think that... What? Hang it up? I can't cut that. What?
Does that unblock this? Was it blocked by a freaking coat hanger? Wow, it was blocked by a coat hanger.
There's an empty gun rack in here. Ammunition, maintenance tools, cleaning spray,
Okay,
but
it was
no gun.
jammed.
In their closet?
Maybe it's their outdoor gear. There's fishing equipment in here as well.
Are you taking stuff again?
It might be useful. Call it a hunch.
Yoink! Okay, so I took a fishing rod. Okay, this seems like okay, fishing rod on the pool, on the jacuzzi.
Nothing biting?
There's
Okay.
nothing on the end of the line. No way I can hook.
Okay, so
Now it's got one enormous hook.
do I need to magnetize the hook?
There, a magnet at the end of a fishing line.
There we
For
go.
catching submarines?
Pistols. Okay.
Got it.
The murder weapon?
One of them, anyway. Why is it in the jacuzzi, though?
What we really need is a witness.
Alright, we got it. All it took us was finding a coat hanger. Ugh, man. Man, oh man. That took me way too long. I feel bad about that.
Oh!
Oh?
I remember! There was something about that and Mr. Gill?
Go on.
No, I'm sorry. There was something about his wine. But I'm afraid my thing is food, not drink. I don't know a thing about what they were doing to it.
Maybe we should ask someone who knows their booze?
Okay. Alright. Let's try that.
Does this ring any bells?
Oh, yeah! It's what Mr. Gill used when I...
Okay, we got it.
We were all up in the bedroom earlier this evening.
You're worrying too much.
You promised me that you'd gotten out of it.
I have. This was merely a favor for an old friend.
And look where it's gotten you.
They were arguing about something. It sounded big.
Don't you think I know what this could mean? You asked me to talk to that damned cell agent, and I agreed. You see what I do for you?
I know. And I knew you'd do the right thing eventually.
It's not just because it's the right thing, or because you asked. It's because of what it would mean to the whole city.
Mr. Gill was grumpy, but not at Mr. Dakari so much. Then he asked for some of his special wine.
Chantel, be a dear. Bring me my wine.
This was the lousy stuff they've got in the wine rack.
To law and order.
Yeah, but he puts extra things in his wine as well.
Ah!
Gil, what's wrong?
It must have been my...
Great merciful crap!
What's what?
Mr. Gill seemed to be real worried about something.
Who are you?
Gil, what are you doing with that gun?
Stay away. Don't come any closer. Ah! No! Get off me! Chantel!
He sounded like he was in trouble.
Get it out of me!
He kept telling me there was something in him. I asked what he meant.
It's inside me! Get in there and get it out!
And the maid's personality. She'd have done anything he asked.
Oh.
I didn't find anything, though.
So Vanderwall had a hallucinatory freakout.
Sounds like it was whatever he was putting in the
Gross.
wine. We'd better find out what it was.
Oh, I know everything about drinks. Mr. Gill was buying up cheap wine and using wetware to artificially age it.
Wetware?
Yeah, he kept it in the refrigerator.
Ow, geez, what is that? Can't you hear it?
What sits in the fridge is a memory module with a strange configuration. Based on what you were told, you're certain this is what the blackmailer was after.
There, the wetware on the middle shelf. It rapidly ages the wine to how it's wanted.
Not anymore, it doesn't. It's been reprogrammed. That memory module's broadcasting a signal. The wetware in the refrigerator's interpreting it as an order to reformat itself.
So it stopped being a wine aid and ended up a powerful hallucinogen?
Looks that way.
You want me to carry it? You look uncomfortable.
Yeah, something about it hurts.
Yoink! Hey! Nice.
We're heading back to cell. A forensics team will be here in a while. Just don't try to make, cook, or clean anything while we're gone, okay?
I got it!
We're gonna leave that personality installed. We're gonna leave the maid on. Okay, it seems like we should turn the maid off, but okay. Whatever. Autopsy lab. Cell command office. T-minus 2 hours.
You found him.
Apparently this is what Central wanted me to see. Why would it do this? I stopped him.
Charlie.
I promised him I could help, and then it did this to him.
Maybe it's trying to hammer home the message. After all, Central didn't ask you to talk him out of it. It said neutralize.
Why would it be so?
Dr. Regis.
You. Soulless. Callous. I promised him!
His euthanasia was a necessary measure. 75% of the captured bombers have attempted self-immolation in custody. The risk of repeating such an action was unacceptable.
He wouldn't have.
Whatever the case may have been, cell command offices are now safe from...
Central?
Uh-oh.
General alarm.
General alarm. Central functions compromised.
Localized E-war attack detected within heuristic barrier systems. Systems entering siege mode. All personnel equipped for abstract dynamic countermeasures. Please report to action stations. Repeat.
Abstract dynamics to action stations.
Sounds like I'm needed. Remember, no matter what Central says, you've done a great job today.
Damn straight. Damn straight. Alright, so... let's save. What we got over here? We got some tools. You've never personally performed an autopsy, but you're sure that you need more than your bare hands. Am I actually going to perform an autopsy on him?
It's a volumetric hologram. Even I know I can't actually grab it. It's already been compiled for the report.
Okay. No, I don't think I am.
It's operated by Central. There isn't anything I can do with it. It's already been compiled for the report. It's already been compiled for the report.
Do I need to do anything in here? I feel like they left me in here for a reason, but maybe not. I guess I can leave. Maybe I can come back. So I could have gotten him shot in the train. Yeah, if I would have... Okay, so I can go back in. I don't see anything I can do in here. I can go to my office. Let's go into my office. Let's check my email. What the heck is the maid doing here?
Better not touch it. Lau's probably got her own plans for it.
Okay. I guess they brought the maid back here. That's weird. Any new news? The world-renowned father-daughter art team of Tibor and Cammy Puskas will be bringing their exhibition to the city of Newton this summer as part of the European Federation's Cultural Ambassador Program, known for their pioneering fusion of classical styles with the interactivity of the trance. The pair rose global attention after the EF Arts Minister, Jerome Jurgen, became so overwhelmed with emotion that he had to be placed into a coma to recover. It was an epiphany, as though all of my life I'd been missing something I hadn't known I lacked, and this was the diagram showing the void in my soul. Other viewers have reported similarly transformative experiences. Those skeptics believe that these may simply have to do with more direct neural programming possible through the trance than with the art itself. They're just jealous that they're not wired, replied the duo when this was suggested. A day and a night of staying indoors. Okay. Alright.
Trying to tidy Lau's desk for... That's what she said.
This kid's still in here.
Hey, kid.
Food machine, maybe? Nothing I can do in here. Wait, what do I have here? Oh, it's the memory module.
The strangely configured memory module demanded by the blackmailer. It gives Lau a headache when she's too near it, suggesting it's broadcasting a signal that her wetware is picking up. I don't even know what this thing is compatible with. I don't even know what this thing is compatible with.
Am I supposed to leave, maybe? Can I leave? I can leave. Let's go here, I guess. So we can talk to the blackmailer. What are we doing?
What the hell is this?
It is what you saw earlier to show you two things. Firstly, it serves to prove what I have in my possession. Second, that you must be very careful what you say when you speak with me.
I have the memory module from Vanderwall's place.
Good. Place it on the bench in your garden.
I guess they don't have much of a choice.
Okay, module's in the garden.
Excellent. I'm sending you an address. It's a dump of a studio apartment out in the barrel. The occupant is on vacation. I want you to destroy it.
Excuse me?
Procure an explosive device, plant it within his apartment.
Wow.
Where am I supposed to find a bomb?
You work for Cell, Dr. Regis. If anyone had access to such a device, I've no doubt it would be yourselves, legitimate or otherwise.
Why do you want this apartment destroyed?
My reasons are not your concern, Dr. Regis. What is your concern, however, is the matter of your embryo's safety.
How would I even get something like that out?
I hear Central isn't quite itself at the moment. Strike now, while the iron is hot.
Theft of evidence is one thing, but I cannot, will not destroy an apartment.
Come now, Doctor. What would Viksha think? You're putting pride before the safety, the lives of your children.
How do I know you won't just, like this one, You
don't. This is the best chance you have of their survival in any case. Destroying an unoccupied apartment, that's all I ask.
I mean, he's blackmailing me. He's blackmailing me. Once I do this, he's got even more dirt on me, right? Well, I technically do have a bomb, and it's this corpse, right? I mean, okay. I don't have the knife anymore. So I think what I need to do is...
Hi, everybody!
Hi, Dr. Nick!
Hey, thanks for the raid! Hey, Hungry Goria, how's it going? And hey, Bogus Meat Factory, Capsule J, we're playing, we are playing Technobabylon. It's a game from 2015, obviously created in the retro style, pixelated graphics, 4.43 resolution, all that good stuff. So far, we're making some progress.
Yellow.
Thanks for the follow. Good evening to you as well. Thank you for the raid. I hope that your stream went well. Yeah, it looks like a 90s point and click, but it's actually from just a few years ago. I do a series called Adventures in Gaming where I'm trying to play like all the adventure games that pretty much ever existed for the PC. And this is game number 59 out of a list that's quickly approaching 2,000 games. So, yes, it is. Yes, they have. They have produced quite a few games like
Better
this.
not touch it.
I think they were behind the Blackwell games because there was a reference to the Blackwell games in this game. I think I need a knife or a scalpel or something. It is going well here. It is going well here. We're making some decent progress. Although every puzzle seems to just tax my brain a little bit, which I guess is a good thing. There's a little bit of pixel hunting in this game, which is kind of unfortunate, but I guess you kind of have to expect it. I need a bomb. I need to get a bomb, and this person is basically a bomb. Yeah, that's true. The last game I played was Blade Runner. I finished that yesterday, and it was an interesting game because it didn't actually have inventory-based puzzles like a lot of adventure games have. So and it had several different endings, and it was randomly generated. There was a lot of randomness to the game, so you could play it multiple times and have different outcomes because different things would happen. There were a few different situations that could occur in the game.
Yellow.
That was pretty cool. Thank you for the follow. Oh man, what am I supposed to do? I doubt I can shoot.
The big old jolt's not gonna make it work.
Nope, I didn't think so. No, I can't do that. I need some sort of knife or scalpel, I think, or something. But I don't know. It seems like there's tools right here. There seems like there's tools right here that I could use, but it's not letting me use them. And
it's
there's
operated by Central.
The only place I seem to be able to go is... Well, now that I have that, maybe I can go in there. No. Let's go in here. I can't access the maid. Oh wait, maybe
Better
I
not
can
touch
now.
it.
Nope. The cables, the couch, terminal. Let's see if there's anything new on my terminal. Could be. It's possible. No new messages. No. Didn't get any new messages. Okay. Alright. Where else can I go? I can go down the elevator. That is not where I want to go. I can go in the lab. That's not where I want to go. And there's a door here, but I can't go in it. There's also the waiting room that I can go in. I don't know what the waiting room is. It seems like, well, a waiting room. And there's a kid in it that will not talk to me. There's a camera. And that's about it. Well, I am very confused. I am a fan of Sierra games. I played a lot of them. Those were like some of the first games I played in my Adventures in Gaming series. I actually had a 24-hour gaming marathon back in June, and I played through, in 24 hours, I played through the King's Quest games 1 through 7 in 24 hours, and I had, I think, 45 minutes to spare.
It's already been
What am I supposed to do? Ugh. I mean, I could go to the apartment and see if there's anything in the apartment before maybe there's something in the apartment. Let's go to the apartment. There's an empty apartment that I'm supposed to explode, so we can go to the apartment and see what's up with it. We don't have any explosives, but we can at least check it out. Oh, this looks very similar to an apartment that we saw at the beginning of the game. Interesting. This would be a good place to put the bomb. Okay, we got a bathroom. You don't need to use it, but it could be a good place to plant the bomb. Okay. This apartment's occupant keeps their clothes in the lockers beneath the bed. blueprinted overalls, the kind they issue to the jobless Sconto kids filling this part of the city. A bookshelf. Despite the fact that you're about to destroy their apartment, you feel that it would somehow compound your crimes to steal from the bookshelf as well. Still, this could be a good place to plant the explosives as well. So we found 3 good places to potentially plant the explosives. So this is the same. This looks like a very similar apartment to the apartment we saw at the beginning of the game when we were playing a different character. And our job was to get out of a room. Is what we were trying to do with that character. If you're gonna play Sierra games, one game that I played and I had never played before is the Colonel's Bequest, and then the subsequent game Dagger of Amun-Ra. Those are good games. They're games that are mystery detective games, and things just kind of happen. You kind of the story just kind of goes. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can get in here. I was thinking maybe I can get something, but it looks like we're just kind of scouting it out and finding a good place to put the bomb. So I don't have a bomb, so I'm gonna have to go get one. Let's go. Yoink! A bomb. Hey, I'm gonna call it a night soon. I just need to get a bomb. Bulletin. Let's also look at these. Oh, that's a news thing. That's the news thing. Okay, that doesn't help. Where do we get a bomb from? Man, I am baffled. I keep getting baffled by puzzles. Like, Merry Christmas to you. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. Enjoy. I hope you have a great new year. Can't talk to this guy. There's a waiting room. That's it. There's a waiting room. Unless there's something on the balcony that would help me. Or in here. I'm not seeing anything. See a hand X-ray. Interestingly, it's interesting that this, it's interesting that this thing moves around. Oh wait, no, it's not. I thought I was doing that.
It's already been compiled for.
It's already been compiled for the report. It's already been compiled for the report.
It's already been compiled for the report.
Have a good night, Jay.
It's already been compiled.
Thanks for stopping by and thanks for the follow.
It's already been. It's a volumetric hologram. Even I know I can't actually.
Even I know. What am I supposed to do?
It's already been compiled for the report.
Oh, well, I actually can read these, I guess. Suspect terminated in process of security actions at the Barber's Gate Transit Station. Engaged in behavior deemed threatening to public welfare. It is apparent that the suspect had been subjected to extensive prenatal genetic engineering, though this modification has been since been seen on a number of occasions. Throughout childhood, the normal disposition of calcium compounds to the skeleton has been reprogrammed to substitute explosive nitrate compounds, leading to secondary bone disease. Subject was taken into custody without harm to the public, but has been determined to be a continued danger due to physical composition and risk of relapse into undesirable worldview. Subject was terminated at 4 o'clock hours via barbiturate overdose. Caution! Disposal of remains should be handled with extreme care. Though subject can no longer trigger a detonation, skeletal remains still retain risk of volatility. Handled with care, as with previous such cases. Okay.
A big old jolt?
So I need something. I don't know
The
what.
X-ray shows I was right. He had the spinal brace for scoliosis. It's a symptom of the genetic adjustments made to his bones. Apparently, the high quantities of explosives in his bones was giving him joint problems. Poor kid must have been in a lot of pain. They've been using drones like that for auto or telepresence surgery since I was a kid. Looks like it's finished with the autopsy.
I noticed there is no camera in here, which is interesting. Let's look at the hologram.
They've holomapped his bone structure. Years of gene tampering left this kid's bones weakened and warped all around his body.
Okay. Reports tell you that he was euthanized shortly after being taken into custody. Despite assurances that his death was a product of Central's caution, you can't help but perceive it as a spiteful show of power. That's valid. What can I do? Oh man, I have no idea what to do right now. No idea. This door is unopenable. There's the waiting room. It doesn't have anything in it. The only other place I can go is to my balcony. Wait, what about my desk? Ah!
I guess I should have turned these over to the evidence locker.
Oh! I have stuff! I have a knife! Ah! Okay. Now I have a knife. The body has not had a great deal of examination. You suppose they're being careful about the potential volatile nature of the parts of his body. You take a slice along his thigh and pull his femur loose.
Yoink!
So that seems like a bomb.
A human femur from the engineered suicide bomber's remains. Because of his parental genetic tampering, it's packed with explosive nitrate compounds.
Okay. I think we found our bomb. Okay. I think we're gonna go to the apartment, and I think we're going to explode the apartment because we're being blackmailed. We don't really have a choice. I don't think I can choose not to do this. In fact, I tried to choose not to do this. Where should I put the bomb? Should I put it in the toilet? Should I put it in the food dispenser? Or should I put it in the bookcase? Does it even matter? Does it even matter where I put it? As it is, the bone's not going to detonate by itself. You're going to have to find some way of making it unstable. Well, I think the cooking stuff can do that. So let's do that. Let's put the okay, I'm gonna have to turn up the heat here. 250 degrees. That's pretty hot. That might be too hot. We might blow ourselves up. Cover the bone with hot thermal gel. It begins to sizzle and crack as the compounds will then prepare for a chain reaction. Okay, let's put it in the toilet. Boom, into the toilet. And then we leave. And this is... okay. This was the beginning of the game here.
Got it.
I don't know... I mean...
I mean...
Woohoo! It'd be an understatement to say it's been a bad day.
No kidding. I sure wouldn't want to be you.
Yeah, I've got a few problems, but I'm not going to let them threaten what I care about any longer.
You say that, but I think you're yellow.
Hey, I've got a plan.
If you're so decisive, why haven't you unfrozen any of those embryos?
It's been 20 years, Regis.
Okay.
You know who it is, Dr. Regis. There's only one person it could be, isn't there?
You think it's Baxter?
Well, you certainly do.
Good evening, Dr. Regis.
Where are they, you son of a bitch?
I saw your handiwork and was most impressed.
So you'll give them back?
I'm sending you an address. You'll find your reward there.
Wait. Baxter.
Sure enough, the tracker shows the call's location, the office of the now paroled Dr. Adam Baxter.
How? How is this possible? Traveler, begin recording. Lau, if you're listening to this, well, it means they've caught me. It wouldn't be right if I couldn't explain things to you, though.
Okay, so we made a confession
I've been
tape.
blackmailed with the lives of my kids. I traced the calls the blackmailer made. There's only one man who would have done this. And yet, thanks to the neural governor, he's also the only one who never could have. I've got to see that justice is done. Good luck, Max.
Okay, we're back at the station. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a night. We've gotten pretty far, I think, in the game. We've blown up an apartment. We've tampered with evidence.